McCarrick, if I can ask you, Scott Duman from... You got it now?
No. The other way, Scott.
I'm not going to get it.
It's on. That's as good as we're going to get, I think. I'll be loud enough. Cardinal McCarrick, if you might, so much of the past 24 hours, the talk has been about what's planned in Florida with this burning of the Quran, and at the same time with the response that we've heard from General Petraeus, where he has indicated that it could perhaps put military overseas in harm's way even greater were this video to go worldwide, as it most likely would. What is your concern about the potential danger to our men and women overseas as a result of this? And also, what does it say about interfaith relations right now?
Well, that was one of the reasons why I said we need to get the right message out. We need to get the message out that this is not a country where these things happen by the majority of people. These are and the acts of very small extremist people who feel they're doing the right thing, I'm sure, but who have taken themselves out totally from the mainstream of what is Christianity or what is Judaism or what is Islam today. And so that I think it is important that we get the message out as clearly as we can. That's why I spoke to that. I think this is what's the real America. This is not the real America, and it never has been, and it never should be. And so one thing that we are doing in this document is saying, well, this is what we believe is the real America. It is a place where religions are respected. If there's the old saying that you attack one religion, you attack them all. I think this is true. We are all believers, or people who do not believe in anything. They have the right. We're not happy with them, but they have the right to exist and not to be attacked by others. And so this is the first point, that basically we want the message to get out to people all around the world that the real America is a country that is open, is guaranteeing freedom of religion and everything else that you need to live a good life. With regard to what the general said, if he's correct, then we're really in trouble, because if somebody does something like this, it will create all kinds of problems all over the world. And I think we must be aware of that. And some of our own people are going to be hurt by this. It won't be their fault. But they happen to be Americans. They happen to be Christians. They happen to be Jews. So I think there's another reason why we should say to these people, be careful what you do. Not just because it's the wrong thing to do, but because you can do more harm to your fellow Americans in dangerous areas around the world.
In response to the last two questions, one of the things that we did also at the table was to identify best practices that are going on in our local communities. What are we doing to promote interfaith relations in various places? Dr. Durley, for example, shared with us how Muslim, Jewish, Christian leaders have taken trips overseas together and developed a statement of principles that guide their actions. Part of the problem is that we have not shared these things widely enough. We've taken them for granted, and we've assumed that if we do it locally, that's enough. No, now we're realizing that we need to be able to share these with one another, that the word about interfaith relations, tolerance, dialogue will be lifted up as the dominant voice and not simply hidden in ways that we may have done too much of in the past.